Yeah, what is going on, dude? What is going on? What is going on in here? Yo, why Trump try and do that to us? Yo, they need to tell Trump to chill out. Chill your little ass out. They need to tell Trump, chill your little ass out. Chill out. Best log off. We're chilling, bro. Grippy's holding strong. All-time high. Big complaints on BabyManyu. Says very disappointed with BabyManyu. Very disappointed. All-time high is disappointed in the BabyManyu team. And it's bubble map. Was bubble map? What's wrong with this bubble map? Easy hype narrative being it could have been handled better. Because it had a massive potential. Wow. Should I have Doc on? All-time high. Should I have Doc on and have you air your grievances? Air your grievances. Wow. You're talking as if it's all over. You're talking as if that coin's all over with. It's not. It had massive potential, he says. I feel you, brother. Blast. Grippy's still holding strong. All hail Grippy. Grippy is strong. Trump trying to get us, bro. Trump trying to send us down. TK says Lemmy is holding pretty good, too. It's in the positive. Absolutely. I think by Halloween, Lemmy shoots upward like crazy. Any thoughts about that, boss? Yeah, absolutely. I think it will. Jake W says, best log off today. Best log off today and go touch some grass. I was touching grass earlier. I was kayaking a little bit earlier. I barely fit in that thing. Scary hours for stare. Scary hours for stare with the kayak. Yikes. I should have known the markets were going to dump today when I could barely fit in that kayak, yo. You get all superstitious when you're trading meme coins and you're trading, you know what I mean? You're trading all this stuff, bro. You get superstitious, bro. Superstitious. I knew I shouldn't have gotten that kayak. Bitcoin dumped. I knew it. Let's see. K. Slay says, what did Trump do? He announced tariffs. 100% tariffs on China. So I guess those talks earlier in the summer didn't go too well. I guess those talks in the summer didn't go too well. I think, what was his name? Scott Bessent. I think he was in Switzerland with the China representatives. He was like, yo, things went pretty good. We're going to break bread. Just everybody relax. 2-3 months later, Trump comes out and says, nah, bro. So that's what Trump did, K-Slays. We're going to be fine. Trump took a dump. I've seen that joke way too much this year. BabyManyu went to 120K now. Can we expect a PL back? I just put 4K just because of you, my bro. Oh no. Oh no. All-time high. Don't you tell me you're not that type of trader. Tell me you're not that type of trader, bro. Tell me you're not that guy to invest in a coin and then go and blame whoever you see for it to be down or whatever. Bro, you need to be responsible with your money and your investment, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. I did this for you, Stair. I did this for you. Oh my gosh. You know what? I would never give you credit when I have my wins, but my losses, Stair, it's all your fault. Come on, bro. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. See, here's the thing. Here's what's gonna happen. You're probably gonna cheat soon. You're probably gonna drop your bags, and that's just when BabyManyu pumps. I'm sorry. That's just crypto. That's not even me doing that because I don't control that coin. But I bet you that's exactly what happens. That's crypto. Because as soon as I get mad about a coin, it's like, why is this going up? Why? What? I put this amount of money in, and I expect this amount of return. And if it doesn't happen, I have every right to be mad at everyone but myself. Once you get like that, man. And then you're like, you know what? I'm selling my bags. As soon as you do that, the shit goes crazy. So, I don't know. I don't control it, but I bet you, I mean, I put it in the title. I said, BabyManyu's going up soon. I bet you it goes up, bro. I bet you it goes up. There was a KOL. There was a guy on the BabyManyu team that dumped like $18,000 worth of tokens on the project. So that when we got that initial tweet from the Manyu whale, what we were waiting for, we got that, and BabyManyu went from 100 and some K to 600K in a matter of an hour. That's when that guy dumped. That's when that guy dumped ATH. I'm gonna call you ATH because if I call you all-time high, it's just gonna be like, it's just not gonna sound right because you're whining. When I hear all-time high, I'm gonna be like, yeah, not like all-time high. Yeah, that guy that blamed me temporarily for BabyManyu. Don't be that guy because you know what? I'm gonna get on you. Okay? I'm gonna get on you because you're telling me that $4,000 you could not afford to lose that $4,000. You cannot afford to lose that $4,000. You know what I mean? And it's unrealized losses at this point unless you sell. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Private Pursuit. The market has nuked itself. Moonbear says, what a day. What a day. It is a day. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what? I mean, should I be to blame for this? Is everybody in crypto because of me? And now that the market's dumped, maybe I'm to blame. Guys, this is why I troll and I joke so hard when somebody tries to blame me for something going on in the market. It's a great teaching moment. You gotta troll, you gotta make fun of that person because I could save you a lot of money. I could save you a lot of money by making fun of you so it stings a little bit because you never want to forget this feeling of putting money in the market that you can't afford to lose. You know what I mean? I'm down almost $20,000 just on one coin, on Aerodrome. Aerodrome, Moonbear put in the rocket room is at 68 cents, guys. 68 cents. I lost almost $20,000 in unrealized profits today. And over time, honestly, it's probably like 30 or 40 for the last, it's been on a little bit of a downturn. I never took profits. See, that's my fault because I'm waiting for Aerodrome to go to $25. Am I a moon boy for that? Hell yeah, I am. On Aerodrome? Hell yeah. But you know what? I know it's going there. So I'm okay to laugh at Trump. I'm okay to laugh at Bitcoin going to 105. I'm going to laugh at Ethereum going to 3,300 in a matter of a minute. I don't give a shit. You know why? Because I stay true to brand. I'm not going, and I'm never gonna go. But on most of my coins, I take my initials out always, and I take my profits on the way up. My conviction plays, my long-term plays like Aerodrome, Cetus, Echelon Prime, Avalanche, Cadena, even the Pinlink. The list goes on, guys. Like, I don't give a shit if it goes down, because you know what? I know when I'm selling on those. So if BabyManyu ATH is not a conviction play of yours, why the hell are you putting in $4,000 of money that you can't lose? Come on, man. You have nobody to blame but yourself. And don't come out here and comment, I did this because of you. It's like that drug commercial with the guy, the kid that finds the shoebox of heroin and the syringe and the tie-off bungee, right? Remember that? Who's old enough to remember that drug commercial? Who remembers that? When the kid, it's like the 15-year-old, he has like, his dad finds a shoebox of like a syringe, a bungee cord, and that baggie of heroin. He was like, where did you find this? Where did you get this from? And he's like, I got it from watching you. Remember that? And he was like, oh shit, I do heroin too. Like, that's that is what it reminds me of, like, when people come at me for meme coin plays. Like, guys, these are meme coin plays. I love them to death. I've made 5 figures on Grippy. I'm still holding a bunch of Grippy. Oh, BabyManyu, I haven't sold a coin. I'm in that shit. Yeah, I'm down. I don't give a shit. But bro, do not come on this channel. Do not come on this channel and act buddy with me on the way up. And then when a coin is down for the day or for the weekend, you're like, Stare, why is this down? What's going on? Stare, what? Stare, you know how much money I put in this thing? I put in like $4,000 that I can't even fucking lose. You know where I got this from? You know where I got this play from? I got it from watching you. Come on, bro. Don't be that guy. The sooner you're not that guy, the better you're going to do in this market. The sooner you're not that guy, the better you're going to do in this market, the more money you're going to save. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying don't listen to my plays, because shit. Like I said, look at Grippy. Look at I can go down the line. On the coins that have done very, very well on this channel. I think I got like 20 of them that have at least 10x'd in the last like 4 months. Of which people still blame me for, because they never took profit. Some people blame me, right? Some people congratulate me. I take it all in stride. You know why? Because I remember what kind of fucking market we're in, bro. This shit gets real, baby. You need to buckle your fucking chin strap up, baby. You need to get in the fucking hole. Look at Scatterborough last night. Look at Scatterborough for the Giants last night. You need to put some hat to head out here, baby. And stop playing. Stop playing with your emotions. Stop playing with your bank account. Stop playing with your portfolio ASAP. Because guess what? This shit's going to happen again and again and again. Trump's going to come out, fucking probably your next president, Gavin Newsom. Yeah, I said it. Gavin Newsom, probably next president. I am not a politician. I'm not into politics. But I just know how America screws the American over, and they will put Gavin Newsom in president next. Watch. It'll be somebody like that. Biden, Bush, Reagan. They're all going to come out eventually and hit your ass with some bad news while you're holding your bags. And guess what? You're going to have to take that on the chin. All right? You're going to have to take that on the chin. You're going to have to take that on the chin, big dog. You want to know why? Because it's the only way you can make money in this market. Because you know what? You get sad boy at the lows, You're gonna get toasted, bro. You're gonna get wrecked. You get sad boy at the lows. You get sad boy at the lows. You will get wrecked tonight. Go ahead, sell your bag. Sell your 4K bag. I will be there to pick that shit up. Better stop playing with me and start swiping. Swipe to the next channel. Swipe to the next channel, ATH. If you're not gonna be in here with me, swipe. Swipe left or swipe up. However YouTube's working, I don't give a shit. Don't ever come at me like that on my channel. Don't ever come at me like that. I bought this coin. I bought this coin. I bought this coin because of you, Stayer. Oh my God. Get out of here with that. You must be new. You must be new. You must be new because, everybody in here knows I'm going to get on somebody that blames me for a red day. I'm going to get on you. I'm going to get on your ass if you blame me for a red day. Because you know how stupid you're going to look when BabyManyu gets pushed Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The shit gets pushed to the upside and you drop your bags blaming Stayer at the lows. You have nobody to blame but yourself, bro. You really sat out in the rain. I'm out in the rain. The rain is starting to rain out here. I'm in Valrica, Chile because I do me. I do me, bro. Smash the likes. There's only 4 likes in here, 30 in the building. A travesty. A travesty. A travesty. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, bro. Hey, Trump's gonna come out and hit you with that. He's gonna hit you with that. And you gotta be ready. You gotta be mentally ready. You gotta be mentally ready. You gotta be crazy down here. You should be buying, not complaining. You should be, if you know where you're at in this market, you should be buying. I'm on my Phantom right now. Bling, 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 bling. Sounds like Tim Allen in my fucking Phantom. Remember that? Yeah. Home Improvement? Yeah, that Phantom ring sounds like Tim fucking Allen. That's me tonight, bro. That is me tonight. I'm buying. What we buying tonight? That's what I'm saying. Crack open the wine. Crack open the champagne, bro. Crack open the champagne to unrealized losses. To unrealized losses. Because you know what? I'm not selling any of my aerodrome. I'm not selling any of it. I'm not selling any of my Cetus. I'm not selling any of my Echelon Prime. I'm not selling any of it. I'm selling none of it. I'm selling none of it. Everything stays. Nothing goes. I am staying. I am not going to go from this market. And you know what? It's a V-shaped recovery, fellas. Look at ETH. I think it's at like 3,900. 3,900. It's a V-shaped recovery. You got to get crazy down here. You got to get wild down here, guys. You got to get wild down here, man. This is where all the money's made. This is where all the money's made, bro. Get with it. My goodness. Get with it, guys. This is where all the money's made. And you're going to sit here and cry? Don't cry. Dry your eyes. You should have some dry powder on the side. Damn it. What are you doing throwing, like, seriously, guys. Here's another thing, guys. Here's meme coins 101. Here's meme coins 101. Here's meme coins 101. Okay? All right, meme coins 101. You ready? Here it is. When a meme coin is under 100K market cap, or like, I'm giving you a play. I'm giving you a play, and it's under 100K market cap. don't throw thousands of dollars into it, please. It's early entry because you get to get a percentage of that coin for nothing, for pennies on the dollar. You got to start thinking about your buys as percentages, not as dollar figures. Let me explain. So Grippy, I bought Grippy at a 20K market cap. Okay. Did I look at Grippy and say, I'm going to put a couple $1,000 into this thing? No. I put like $800 in, maybe 900, a little under 1,000. Why? Because I knew that would get me like 2 or 3% on the coin. 2 or 3%, which I know is plenty in a meme coin. It's plenty, you know? And you're probably saying, stare. Well, I put thousands in midway through, like a 300K, 400K. Well, you need to then scale in. You need to DCA in. If you want to put $4,000 into a meme coin, you need to put first maybe $500 in. Wait like 5 hours. Wait 10 hours. Wait 24 hours. See what happens. If the coin doesn't look good, hey, you only put in $500 and you don't need to put in any more. But if it looks great, and even if it drops and you're feeling really good about it, then you can put another $500 in and you're getting more coins because it may have dropped below your first entry. It's called getting the most value you possibly can. You know, I don't even know what it's called DCAing, okay? Dollar cost averaging. All right. So if the coin goes up, you can put a little bit in, like $200. So now you put in $1,200, but you're moving in this range. You know what I mean? But look, you didn't put in $4,000 right away, right? You still only have risked $1,200. You see how that works? So if a coin like BabyManyu drops from 600K because a KOL dumps $18,000 worth of allocation on the coin, and it goes all the way down to 150K, guess what, bro? You only have $1,200 risked in the coin, and now you have a decision to make. Do I still like the coin? If so, this is a great buying opportunity. Oh my gosh. You're going to be thanking that KOL. Oh my gosh. Thank you for dumping BabyManyu. Now I get to get a bunch for very little. And maybe you buy another $500 and now you have maybe 2 or 3% or something like that. I'm just hypothetical. And now guess what? You've only put $1,700 in and you've gotten all the allocation that you wanted. You know, and now you have $2,300 on the side to go buy something else. That's smart investing. My goodness. Oh, please hear me. Please hear me. So when I hear someone say, stare, how dare you? How dare you? You had me. So weird to say to somebody, right? When you're an investor in crypto, you say to somebody, you had me buy. No, you buy. I buy. Everybody buys, but no one is to blame anybody for buying or selling anything. You have to take what I'm saying and weigh it against what you're seeing or what else you're seeing in the market and make a strong investment decision. Okay? So when I hear someone say to me, stare, because of you, I threw thousands of dollars into said coin and now it's down. It's not out. It's not over. It's just because emotionally, because I threw in too much that I can even spare to lose or spare to think about losing. I aped. I'm upset. I'm upset with you. Bro, do yourself a favor. Don't put another dollar into this market. Walk away right now. Walk away right now or learn the lesson. Walk away walk away right now. Like literally log off, close your laptop or shut down your phone. Just walk away from this market right now because if you think that putting more money into this crypto market is going to yield you a better return or going to watch some other YouTuber or going to look at some other coin is going to yield you a better return, you are sadly mistaken. And this market will take all of your money. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Smash the likes if I'm lying. Smash the likes if I'm not lying. Excuse me. Smash the likes if I'm not lying. Don't be that guy, ATH. Because we were calling you all-time high. We were calling you all-time high. And right now you're ATH. You're ATH. You know, like almost sounds like WTF. So ATH. Like what these like these ratchet chicks do. Yo, did he really say that? Yeah, I spent a half an hour on my dog. I'm sorry, but he needs to hear this. It's like warning a good friend about a bad chick. You don't want to go see your friend get burned, right? This market will straight burn you. This market will leave you with a pimply penis if you keep playing like that. If you keep playing like that, don't do it. Don't do it. Own your shit. Own your shit or leave the market because you will get wrecked. You will continue to get wrecked until you have nothing. 100%. And I'm not doing that to you. It's this crypto market. I've seen it over and over and over again. I've been here 10 years, bro. How long have you been here? I've been here since 2016, bro. In crypto. How long have you been here? Because it sounds like you're brand ass new. Stare done told you. Stare done told you. I'm sorry. But I gotta give you. If you get anything out of my channel, hear what I said to you this evening. I don't care if you're mad at me. I don't care if you unsubscribe. You heard what I said, and it's true. It's true. Stop putting money in this market that you can't afford to lose, and stop throwing it in like aping at it. It's crazy. With that being said, I would buy the BabyManyu dip, but do it responsibly. You know what I mean? Same thing with Grippy. I would buy the Grippy dip. Do it responsibly, okay? All right? I mean, can we all just get along? Shout out Rodney King. Can we all just get along? Let's check in with the chat. Let's check in with the chat. No, ATH, it's okay. It's all right. I just gotta give you those facts, and then maybe somebody else here who came in needed to hear that this evening because it's true, guys. You gotta be careful. This crypto. Look at what Trump just did. Look at what Trump just did. Like a couple days ago, he's like, "Yo, we're Liberty Coin. I love crypto," and today he's like, "Yo, bump that. Tariffs on China. I don't care. I don't care what it does to the market." And you're like, wait, what? What happened? Trump. I thought we were boys. No, man. No, man. You gotta be you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be getting your initials out, and if it's if it's conviction plays, you know conviction plays, then shit, let it ride, man. If you believe that hard, you know what I mean. Like I am with Grippy, I haven't touched anything. You know, like I am with BabyManyu, haven't touched anything. Like I am with Aerodrome, haven't touched anything. Echelon Prime, Cetus. Should I go on? And you know what? As I talk right now, most likely the market's recovering. If not, it will recover probably Monday or Tuesday. Baby Man's Edge Vids. Shout out to Edge Vids. Private Pursuit says, "Oh yeah." ATH says, "I'm not blaming you, just saying." No problem. No, I told you. I'm just using that as an example. Somebody needed to hear that this evening, and it's comedy, but it is truth. The market just keeps going backwards every time we get one good week. I know. Private Pursuit been watching this other guy. He thinks the market won't end until May of this year because of all these delays. I don't know. I have no idea. Dude, that was a big weak hand, strong hand swap or some she. Probably. Shout out to, hey guys, by the way, 30 in the building, 9 likes. Get the likes up right now to 20 and go subscribe to Moon Bear Crypto. He just started his channel. Moon Bear just started his channel. He's been a mod here for quite a long time. Long time subscriber, friend of the channel. Now he has his own channel. I was watching his channel last night. Smashed a like, threw a comment in. Very funny, very informative. Like he lays it out like it's a conspiracy. You know what I mean? Like crypto is a conspiracy that you got to invest in because he knows the outcomes of why shit's happening. It's amazing. Shout out to him. So Moon Bear Crypto. Hey Moon Bear, throw your link to your channel in here, and everybody go subscribe right now. TK, I think the crypto bull run ends by first 2 weeks of February. Any thoughts on that, boss? I mean, what can you say? I mean, I mean, I respect Arthur Hayes. You guys don't know who Arthur Hayes is. He's a brilliant mind in finance and in crypto in general. He's like, I think he's a co-owner of Aptos and also EtherFi, which I use every day. Guys, go get that EtherFi card, man. I'm getting free flights. I'm getting all kinds of shit off of EtherFi. It allows you to spend your stable coins like it's money all over the world. Like I'm here in Chile, and I use my EtherFi all the time, and I get so many points. I mean, I'm not a sponsor or any, and they're not sponsoring me or anything. I just love the coin. And I just love the card, and you can put it on your Apple Pay. It's insane. I think I've got about $1,000 cash back, and I've only had it for like 2 or 3 months. Get 3% back and all that, and it's crazy. But yeah, Arthur Hayes. Arthur Hayes says that the 4-year cycle is over with. The 4-year cycle is done. He says we're just gonna keep because institutions are in. Institutions are in and they're not dropping their bags. They're not dropping their Bitcoin, you know? So they're gonna play little games like this, but they're not gonna drop Bitcoin. But we were almost at altcoin season and they effed it up. Every time they do this, guys, that means altcoin season is going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. They're ballooning this shit now. They're ballooning altcoin season. Altcoin season is going to be insane, in my opinion, when it does happen. When they finally let it happen, it's going to go crazy. Arrow back to 84 cents. I think it's going to pop right back to $1.50. You know what? Honestly, next little dip on Aerodrome, I'm going to go put a 90x long on that shit. I really, truly believe we're going to hit a V shape hard. You know what I mean? I was looking for plays. I missed the Bitcoin V shape. I missed that. Wow, look at Grippy back to 4.1 million. Oh my goodness, guys. What a time to be alive. This is so exciting. You can't be mad during these times. You have to act like an abused child. You have to be in a football game or something. You got to be psyched. You got to be psyched to hit somebody, bro. You know what I mean? You have to be like psyched to hit somebody. Let's see here. Like Scatterbur last night hit, knocking my Eagles around yesterday. That sucked, though. It was fun to watch. Really fun to watch. 23 in the building. Let's see here. What's up? Hey, Ali Ali Muhammad in here is calling me his father. Isn't that haram? Isn't that against like the Muslim the Quran, Sabri says, "Bro, what the f?" I know. What's up? Where's my mods at? Hey, Moon Bear. This guy's saying my father all over my. You're not gonna. Hey, let's see here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send him to Muhammad. Moon Bear, where are you, brother? K-Slay says, when ETH goes up, it will recover. Hold, bro. Absolutely. Nobody's worried about anything. Rexo says, you think right now is a good entry for Baby? I do. BabyManyu is going up. They're adding KOLs. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Moon Bear's laughing. Shawan, what's going on? Yeah, scared money don't make no money. Blast, that's right. Man destroyed the bull run with tariffs and memes. No, he didn't. This bull run's bigger than him. This bull run's bigger than him. Fun fact, Tim Allen went to prison for cocaine trafficking. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was slinging coke. He was slinging coke a little early in his life. You been on your Phantom too? Yeah, man. I went a little bring on my Phantom a little bit ago, because you know what? Falcon. Listen to this guy. He's cooking. Yo, what's up, Falcon? Everybody shout out to Falcon Crypto. He's a real one. Resco, I'm learning so much right now, boss. Nice. Jeremy Willis, never leaving. Yeah, they're looking in good health. I'm trying. Shit. I've been sick the last week and a half, just getting over it. Jeremy Willis says, bro, I'm buying. Yeah, Shawan, what's up? Look at the volume. I'm back in BabyManyu today, by the way, boss. Yeah, bro, get back in there. Yeah, do it responsibly. Grippy looking strong. Huge discounts. What's up, Shalonius? Trump giving opportunities to crypto. Yeah, man. He's letting his cronies get a little better entry. That's what he's doing. Is the government still shut? Yeah, guys, is the American government still shut down? That's crazy if it is. Though. I think it might be. I think it very well might be. Shaloni has copped some Litecoin. I heard Sui was at $1. Cardano was at like 40 cents, 40 some cents on that flash. We had some good entries, and only for a second. See, that's when you know. These guys are messing with us, man. Because you had to be right there to get those entries. You had to be literally. You had a minute to buy to get some really great entries, man. I missed it all. I was taking a nap. I missed it all. I didn't even really get the nap because I was talking. I was talking a bunch, bro. But insanity. Yeah, let their cronies in. I mean, if it was a real dip, to where this market's over with. They would not have they would let you get in. They would let that shit hang there. No, they drop it for just a second, and then you watch all the buys come in from all the institutions. They're loading up some more. See, this is a bull run unlike any other. Unlike any other. I mean, it is institution led. I mean, all these stock market games are happening in crypto now. And I never thought that Bitcoin would be over $100,000 and retail wants nothing to do with it. Retail wants nothing to do with it, man. We're getting absolutely crushed. Getting absolutely crushed. Getting absolutely crushed. Yeah, total V shape. Well, it didn't go all the way up. If you look here, it didn't go all the way up, but it's going up a little bit. That's crazy. Come on. I mean, we're in good shape, man. We're in good shape. I wouldn't worry about it, guys. Hopefully I didn't scare away all time high. He's a nice guy. I'm sure he'll be back tomorrow, but retail thinks it's a scam. Yeah, no, retail, they do not like crypto right now. But hey, guys, I'm seeing a bunch of advertisements for crypto in like Wall Street Journal, and you name it. If you just scroll around, just news, American news, there's a lot of pro crypto articles being written, which tells me that they're getting ready to bring retail in. They're gonna bring retail will do whatever the government says. I realize that. Especially American public. The American public will do whatever the politicians tell them to do. And when it's time, they will tell the American public to get into this market, and they will wreck everybody. So I'm going to be very bearish when that happens. I'm going to be like, all right, time to sell, guys. And I'm going to be actually, I think also that whenever the altcoin season ends and the whole run seems to be over, I think that's when memes are just going to have a super cycle. I think that's when we're going to have a super cycle, an absolute barn burner of memes just going insane. I don't think it's going to happen until everything when retail is looking to rotate into something, like they're getting cooked and regular coins, and they're looking to make any kind of profit in this market. They're going to be running to meme coins. So that's how I see it. And maybe that'll be spring and summer of next year. Maybe this just but I think the days I never thought I'd say this, and maybe this is just getting dumped on and over and over and over again in this market. But maybe the 4-year cycle's over with. Maybe Arthur Hayes is right. Maybe the 4-year cycle is done. You know what I mean? Maybe the 4-year cycle is done. I don't know. I don't know, but it sure looks done. It sure looks done to me. Like, I don't expect to have this crazy 2-3 year long bear market after this. Do you guys? I mean, we're already. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I did we ever see this in the last bull run where we go up so far? We went up from 15K to like 70 some, right? And dropped down to 50. And then we went all the way to 120 some. And now we're in this area, and it just feels like we're going to go past all-time highs again and go way up into like the 150s or 160s. And I just, with Bitcoin, and then at some point Ethereum's going to go past all-time highs and run. But it's almost like, I don't know, man. It's maybe we've got. I feel like I've gotten punched in the head like 50 times with this market, to where I'm not seeing straight anymore. You know? Yeah. Richie Ray. Shout out to Richie Ray. Who's this guy? He says, can't blame retail. The fox is in the hen house. True, but they should know better but never learn. Well, it's not even about learning. It's just they just will do whatever whatever the government tells them to do. I'm so surprised out here in Chile. Nobody talks about crypto. I mean, not that I'm sitting out here speaking full Chilean Spanish, which is like the hardest Spanish to learn. They say it's like what Scottish is to English. Like the Scottish are speaking English, but you can barely understand what they're saying. That's how this is to the Spanish, Chilean Spanish. Chilean Spanish to other Spanish people, whether it's Mexican, Argentinian, or the Spanish in Spain, they have a hard time understanding Chilean Spanish. It's crazy. So, but I'm learning. I am learning, and but I talk to people. I talk to my Uber drivers, and I tell them like, yeah, they're like, what do you do? I'm like, well, I still have a business in Southern California doing commercial services. And they're like, oh, that's amazing. I'm like, yeah. And then also I'm in crypto. I have like a little crypto business, where I talk about crypto. And they're like, what? You know what I mean? Like crypto, you know? They don't even say like Bitcoin. They don't catch on. They don't say like, oh, I'm in Bitcoin, or oh, there's like what? Which is weird to me. Which is weird to me. I'm like, is this just like a European thing? I don't know, but it's like it's all over the world. I mean, you got Asia and China's in it, and Europe and America, Canada, but South America. I mean, well, Argentina's in it real hard, but like Chile, they don't really remember the $5 wrench attack. What's that? So what? I tell people I like crypto and I get hit with a wrench. What does that mean? All right, I won't tell anybody, Shalonius. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. So if someone got hit with a $5 wrench, that's got to be a really. Is that a really hard wrench, or is that like they got away because it was a cheap wrench? Oh, robberies, etc., etc. Okay, cool. So Shalonius, do you tell? So you're in Louisiana, bro. You're in Louisiana. Does anyone know you trade crypto? That you're probably gonna tell me no. And I was talking, bro. I talked to you on the phone one day. It sounded like you were in a freaking sports car, bro. What kind of car do you drive? You sound like you were in a Lambo. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Remember that? We talked like we were on the phone. This was like, oh no 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 no. Were we on the phone or no? You sent me a voice message. Shalonia sent me a voice message. This was like 2 or 3 months ago, bro. You sounded like you were in a Ferrari, bro. What do you drive? Yo, you were talking to me like, yo, Shaloni's like, just shit, just like it's not yet. What car do you drive, bro? That shit was shifting like crazy, bro. That shit was nuts. And I think you do drive some sort of sports car, bro. Cause you probably come on. I know somebody's guessing that you're in crypto or something. That's you know what I mean? That horsepower, bro. He's at a stoplight. It's just like, Joe, you were hitting those gears, bro. I know you're riding around Baton Rouge in a Lambo. In a Lambo. Suge Knight, yo, I haven't seen, I have not seen Suge Knight in literally 5 months. 5 months, Suge. Suge, you haven't seen me since I've been in Ensenada, Baja. I'm in Chile right now. I'm in Valrica Lake now. Yes, I'm also in Louisiana. A few people trade crypto. Shalonius, what part you in? Uh-oh. Hey, Shug got a $5 wrench for you. I'm in the NO. No, Shug's my dog, man. Sassy says, now sound like that bull ride in crypto. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a sports car. I don't think I'm just not for me. I think what I like old cars. Like my first car was a 1990 Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer edition. My first car, my dad bought it for me. Like shout out to Pops. Shout out to uh, Papa Stare. You still making people money? Yeah, bro. Hey, 20K to 8.7 million on Grippy just a couple days ago. I'm very happy. I am from meme land. What? But bro, what was I talking about? Shit, I forgot what I was talking about, guys. Oh, right. So my first car was a 1990 Ford Bronco. And I ended up selling it in college because I wanted more money, like beer money and party money, and I didn't really need a car, and so I just ended up selling it, and I regret it to this day because it's hard to find a 1990 Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer is worth a lot of money now, and it's a classic car. But I'm a classic car type of guy, so I think once I buy a ranch out here and chill out, I'm probably gonna get a classic car. Um, and the wife wants a Defender. She wants a Defender. Yeah, it's the OJ Bronco, but my Bronco was it was a tan top and it was metallic blue. It was like it wasn't even metallic blue. It was a forest blue. Like it wasn't green at all, but it wasn't blue all the way. It was like a bluish green, but very, 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 very small hint of green. Oh, how do you? What's that? What's that? And it was dark. It's like it was a dark, deep blue, but it was just like the shine on it was almost green. It was, you know what I mean? Yeah, like fart gay boy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That was exactly it down the line. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for uh thanks for taking the words out of my mouth. All right. What's this guy's name? Down the line. Oh, just went to Christ. See ya. Go say hi to God for me. I almost didn't make it. Oh man, I'm gonna start singing gospel songs whenever I send somebody. I almost didn't make it. Oh. Oh man. Yo, I had a setting on here. I had a setting on my YouTube that only allows basic comments. And I had to turn that off because I wasn't getting my usual trolls. And that's what I need the trolls back, bro. I need the trolls back so I can send them. Cuz that's fun. That's part of the show. You know what I mean? That's part of the show. Nothing like a nice troll altar call. A come to Jesus moment. A come to Jesus moment. Yeah, when I die, man, Jesus is gonna be like, "Hey, I really love the show. I love how many of these trolls you sent to me. Thank you, thank you." I'm like, "Anytime, God, anytime." And he's like, "Well, not anytime because you're here with me now." I'm like, "Oh, you're right." Sassy says, let's push the Grippy up again." And yo, hey, Shook, buy some Grippy, man. It's going to 50 million. Just got a Mexi listing. Grippy just got a Mexi listing. It's live. XT. live. I'm hearing Bitmort next week, and I'm hearing an even bigger listing, an even bigger listing coming up, man. An even bigger listing. So, and I know that's already paid for. It's already paid for. Somewhere in the region of $300,000. Joe Grippy. Hey guys, if you don't know, like Suge, you bought someone a milli? Okay. Yeah, because that's the Jerry the Turtle team. They don't play around. They don't play around. Yeah, Bitcoin looks like it's about to go up again. Bitcoin looks like it's about to go up again. Almost didn't make it until you, Lord, came into my life. Wow. 19 missing and feared dead in Tennessee explosion. Jeez, man. Crazy. Crazy. 26 in the building. Tiago. Shout out to Tiago. What's the catalyst coming next for BabyManyu? Hey, the Manu whale is going to be tweeting like crazy. He's going to be talking to other Manu whales. They're looking like they're going to ape in. And there's other KOLs happening and all kinds of stuff, man. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. But I'm not going to make any promises. Because hey, you know what I mean? Richie Ray says Grippy flashed a crazy signal today. I mean 300%. It lasts about 15 minutes. I understand discipline. All right. Okay. All right. I almost didn't make it. I was gonna check out Grippy right now. I turned away for a second. Where is Grippy? I'm watching. Hey guys, Grippy's doing this with barely any base volume, guys. Like Grippy's doing this with barely any base volume. There is no volume on base right now. It's an anomaly, this coin. It's an absolute anomaly. Crazy. Virtuals protocol is trending. Oh wow. Look at Virtuals. Virtuals is actually a great buy right now. Virtuals protocol. Oh yeah. See, that's one of my favorite. See, I don't hold any Virtuals protocol, but it's at 72 cents. I missed Virtuals protocol at 44 cents, man. Where's Samson Taylor at? Is Samson Taylor in here? And who else was it? Jai was saying way back when I first started this channel, like a couple months in, we were looking at Virtuals protocol at 44 cents. Like, you got to get some of that. And then it shot up to a couple bucks or something. But now it's down to 71 cents. It's a great buy. Let's see here. I never got into what was that, disco? Oh yeah, I remember this coin. Yeah, it was at 47K market cap 25 days ago. I'm not in this at all. I'm not in that at all. But I see it did a little deal. It did a little something. Wow, you bought the top of that. Sassy, you bought the absolute top of that. Shook says, I got to get back in the inner circle. I shouldn't have left in the first place. We had a misunderstanding? What was our misunderstanding? Why is everybody beefing with me? Some people just, you're not the only one that said that before. Shug, where you said we had a misunderstanding, we were beefing, and I missed the whole thing, bro. I just see you guys leaving. And I see people coming in. There's people coming, people going, and they have their reasons. So I don't, I don't know. Did something happen? I don't know, man. I've been here, but come on back. Come on back, man. Get in there. Get in there. No hard feelings here. I don't even remember what happened. The artwork looks cool. Yeah, this is the same team. I'm not in this disco thing, but this is the same team as that. What was that? Hiroshi or Hiroki Hoki? Oh, really? Oh, okay. I must have felt a certain way that day. No, you can come back in. You can come back in. Sorry if I checked you. I checked you on the side there. But yeah, come on back in, bro. Come back in. We're all still in there hanging out. You know? The Rocket Room has really grown. The Rocket Room, we're approaching 200 members on the Rocket Room, guys. Is Schwan still in here? I'll tag his message. Let's see here. Yeah. Join. Yeah. So I just put the message in there. Yeah. Join Inner Circle. There's the link. The link's the same as it's always been. And yeah, get back in there, man. Get back in there. We got some big plays ahead. We got some big plays coming, man. There's some big plays about to happen. I know BabyManyu is sputtering, but it's going to do fine. I think it's going to get over $1 million market cap. Maybe, definitely more than that, in my opinion. But some coins just take time, man. But the good thing about BabyManyu is that all the Jeets are out. All the Jeets are out. So it's really bottom. It's not going to go much lower at all. And it's only up from here. It's only up from here. And I tell you what, guys, I'm hearing there's a big push about to happen. There's a big push about to happen on Sunday night. Sunday night, I think there's a big push. I think I'm going to be talking to Doc on the channel that night, and I think Muscles is going to come on, and they're in and around the team, and are you talking about Disco? Yeah, it's the team for Hiroshi or Roki. I forget the name of the coin, but it went to 8 million. Yeah, I shouldn't have fudded it. I'm down at the lows. I think I had. I think I did buy it a little while back, Disco, because I had heard something about it, and it just didn't do anything, and I didn't really know what was going on, and so I just cut my losses. I think I lost like a couple bucks on it, but it's great that it's doing that. But I'm definitely not touching it now because I don't know what's going on with it, and it's already up. Smash Burger following? I don't know. Sassy, but I mean, you bought in at $1 million market cap. I mean, you can't be. You're really trying to pump your bags. You bought the top of that thing, and I think you're down. It's at 800K. But I think a better buy would be BabyManyu, because look at again. That's a perfect example of a coin, like that Disco coin. It's a perfect example of a coin sitting around, and it looks like it doesn't really not really doing anything. And then one day, wow! It just goes wow, because you ate BabyManyu, nice. Yeah, I think I'm holding my BabyManyu. I think it's going to go really, really well, really well. But hey, you should shout out to the team. You got me to talk about it. and now I see it's pumping. And I have nothing to do with that coin. Not BabyManyu. I'm talking about this disco thing. But yeah, BabyManyu looks like it's on a falling wedge. I'm not a chart boy, but it's on a falling wedge, and it's about to go crazy. That is a falling wedge. That is a wedgie. About to go crazy, y'all. Uh, about to go crazy, y'all. Yeah, man, but I can't be any happier than I can be on Grippy. Grippy's about to fucking go. Grippy's about to fucking explode. Grippy's going well past like 20 and 30 million, in my opinion. Wait till crypto. Hey, guess what? Today's Friday. So, guess what, guys? Tomorrow, Sephiroth on Crypto Banner is probably going to be talking about Grippy. Tomorrow morning, early. I'm going to give it a nice pump. Because you know why, right? Because Grippy has a partnership with crypto banter, which is the biggest thing you can do in crypto, in my opinion. It literally is the biggest thing you can do in terms of marketing. 1.7 million subscribers, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views a week, and Grippy's been talked about, I think twice now, two weeks in a row on Crypto Banner, and they're going to talk about it again tomorrow. And so I think this is the last time you'll get a good entry on Grippy at these levels, because I bet you tomorrow they'll pump it up to probably 5 or 6 million. I wish we could get in touch with the team that is behind debt. The dev was actually burning supply and sending money to the National Treasury. They donated over 200K. But the dev just went silent. I never heard of that. Shook, I never heard of that. I never heard of that coin. Debt? Is that what? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Debt. Check it out. Hey man, get in the rocket room. Drop it in there. Drop it in there. Or what is it? Go to the website? Wait, is this a coin? Yo, yes. What's going on? Yes. Is this a meme coin? It's called debt? Oh. Is that a meme coin? What the hell they be doing over there? Yes, just got home, about to hit the shower. It's Friday. He's probably gonna tear the club up. He's gonna go tear the club up out in the Scatch. Out there in the Saskatchewan. What's the slang for Saskatchewan? Yes, what do you guys call Saskatchewan? I call it the Scatch. Maybe. He said maybe. Shug, it's on Dex. All right, I'll check it out in a minute. It's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada? Yo, you guys are always so crazy out there. You guys having Thanksgiving early and stuff. You guys having Thanksgiving on a random weekend in October. You guys are crazy, man. So potatoes are from Saskatchewan? Potatoes are? Really? But wait a minute. So what? The Pilgrims went over there earlier than they came to America. So the Pilgrims went to Canada first, and they're like, we're gonna have Thanksgiving here first, and we're gonna roll over down there to Jamestown. Wow. What's up, Shawan? Shawan says, "Yo, boss." So wait a minute. Yes said yes. Saskatchewan is just all parties and farm fields. That's crazy. It's just all raves and farm fields. That's nuts. So sassy. Wait a minute. Are you in Canada? You're in Canada? Oh, he says prairies. Okay, prairies and farm fields. Oh, okay. No, but yes, bro. You sent me. You were at the club once, weren't you? You sent me like a couple photos on Telegram. You were at the club. Um, is the Rocket Room and Inner Circle the same? No, the Rocket Room is free. The Rocket Room is free, and the Inner Circle is the private group, and that is one soul a month. Shawan says no. Okay. Sassy says it's very flat. It's very flat. Wow. I have to hit up Saskatchewan at some point. If you the Rocket Room is always free, and the Inner Circle is one soul a month. So yeah, I was. You guys are funny, man. So Sassy's in Toronto. Okay, shout out to Toronto. A lot of the Jerry the Turtle guys are out there. Um, yeah. Hey, yeah. Shug, message Shawan if you want to get in that. Yo, Stevie Reeds from Canada. Yeah, Shawan's been in the cut. Shawan never going either, man. I take care of my peoples, man. I take care of my peoples. Shout out to Shawan. Shawan messed up and dropped his bags. Grippy. I'm laughing about it. He dropped his bags. He dropped half. I gave Shawan 0.5% of Grippy when it was like 100K, and he sold at 700K. That bag, as of this morning, was worth $20,000. But you know what? You know how I still take care of my dog. You know, he's never gonna go, bro. So I'm gonna hit him up with a new bag. I'm gonna hit him up with a new bag of Grippy here in a little bit. No, you didn't miss Shawan. I'm always gonna take care of you, brother. You know that you diamond hold. Shawan diamond holds everything. I was so surprised when he told me that. I was heartbroken. I was telling him because we were at 8.7 mil, and I was like, Shawan, bro, how much are you up right now on that 0.5% bag I gave you? I said, you got to be up 50K on that bag, bro. And he was like, bro, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, what happened? He said, bro, I sold that shit at 700K. And I said, my dog, no, no. I was devastated. I dropped the phone. I just dropped the phone. I was like, I just dropped the phone. When he told me that, I dropped the phone. I was like, I can't. When you hear your friend, when you like, you know how it is, like you and your friend get in on a coin early, and you guys, and it just rips, and then you check back in. You're like, yo, how big is your bag? Pause, and they're like, bro, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? You're like, no. Yo, that's what happened to Shawan, bro. Shawan dropped a 50K bag. A 50, bro. It was at 50. He had a $50,000 bag of Grippy, and he sold it for peanuts. But it's okay, bro. It's okay. You know I'm gonna hook you up. You're laughing because you know I got some Grippy. I got some Grippy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a top. If I told you I'm a top 10 holder of Grippy, it just might be like that. It just might be like that. Oh yeah, we all fumbled Birday, bro. I don't even want to talk about Birday. Birday was my biggest bag of all time. I had just shy of $1 million worth of Birday. Um, and I ended up losing, I think, $15,000 on Birday when it was all said and done. I held my bag all the way down, and then I chipped in for the CMC listing. I chipped in for the L Bank listing. That was $40,000. And I got absolutely wrecked on Birthday. That was like that was the type of stuff where you could very well quit crypto and walk away. But if you told people the story, they'd be like, "I don't blame you for walking away from crypto." Like it was like that devastating. You know what I mean? Oh, but sure, you made 30K on Birthday. If you made 30K on Birthday, man, salute. I remember telling my dad I'm up 18K on a $250 investment, and it tanked like 2 days later. Oh man! But wait a minute, did you? Wait a minute, did you? Shug, did you get 30K out of it though? I haven't. Because you said it's cool. I fumbled a 90K worth bag, right? But for 30K, so you got 30K out of it. All right, you're good. You're good. You did it. That was a, and that was the worst thing about Birthday. That was the worst thing about Birthday was getting blamed for Birthday rugging, and we found out later it was Victor that rugged the whole thing. But getting blamed for the demise of Birthday for the days after it fell to nothing, and then getting random messages from people also saying, "Yo, I made 50K on Birthday. Yo, I made 30K. I made this amount. I did this, that, and this and that on Birthday." You know, I don't. That hurt more. I think that hurt more than than people saying and people saying that hurt more than people saying that they hated me for Birthday. Was it a big wallet dumping though? Oh right, yeah, because it was a big wallet dumping, but we didn't know who it was in our team, and it turned out it was a guy right next to me dumping on my ass. But hey, that's crypto. But here's the thing about Grippy, it's solid, bro, because we got the Jerry the Turtle team in there, and we got this young dev that he's solid, man. This guy is incredible. This guy is incredible. He's amazing, man. It's like watching young Jordan. He's just calm, you know. And he works his ass off. And he works his ass off. You're still holding Jerry? Yeah, I still got a little Jerry back. See, I need to get more Jerry, even more Lemmy, during these times right now because these are the coins with high ETH volume are gonna go absolutely insane. Oh, and hey, Andy Wu is over 1 million still. And Wu is still over 1 million, right? If I don't remember right. I'm looking. And Wu. Brett Wu. And Wu. 840K. What a success. What a massive success. What a massive success that coin has been. Bought more AVAX. Yeah, I'm gonna get when I get off stream and make some buys. AVAX. Shout out to AVAX, man. AVAX is just gonna be the easiest 10x of all time. Easiest 10x of all time. Easiest 10x of all time. Oh yeah, Shawan. Yeah, Shawan Diamond held Burde, and now it traumatized him. Now he had He had a bunch of Grippy, and he remembered Birthday. He's like, let me sell this shit right now before this shit happens like Birthday. I can't believe it. That's crypto, man. That's crypto. You get traumatized by a coin. You're like, I remember when I held Birthday, and it went all the way up, and I didn't sell at the top. Next time, I'm gonna sell when it goes up. And then, bro, you end up selling too early. It's just crazy. Insanity. Insanity. It's the worst. It's the worst. And you're like, I hate crypto. I hate crypto. then you're like all time high in here. ATH in here earlier. Stare, I got in this coin because of you. I was like, damn. Post-traumatic birthday disorder. I'm assuming that's what that means, Shalonius. Understandable. That's the reason I get out too early. But yes, man, you got to give yourself credit, man. You're the most profitable investor in my group because you get in really early, you take your initials out, you almost never lose, and you take profits on the way up, and you get out earlier than everybody else. You know what I mean? DMAC is a freaking vet. He says I round tripped over 6 figures on Birthday. Wow, wow. We're all still here, guys. You gotta give yourself credit, man. We're all still here. You know what? And then, Grippy, hey man, you nibble off $200 a day on Grippy here and there. Hey man, that adds up. Adds up. But Grippy is gonna do very well. Grippy is a whole different story. Birthday was a complete anomaly community coin. We didn't even have any listings. I think we got CMC and an L Bank at the very end. Like literally, we got L Bank, and the next day, Victor started just mega dumping on us. And I'll never forget, man. When Victor, we were at on our way down, right? Well, so we hit 6 point some million was the top of Birthday, and then at like 4 million, it was like 3 or 4 million, because he's my right hand man, because I was actually the main guy in that with like a team of Hussein, Victor, this guy Jason, Inferno. It was like the five of us, and I remember Victor was the wallet watcher, and we put him to task to find out who was dumping, who was dumping Birthday, and I'll never forget this, man. And we jumped up in viewership, so maybe he's tuning in, but he knows he said this to me, and I'll never forget this. He said, stay, because we were talking late night where I was like, yo, who is selling? We gotta find out. We gotta find out. Excuse me. We gotta find out who's selling. This is crushing us. Who has all, who's, because it's different wallets and this and that. And he's like, stay. I was like, what? He was like, sell. You should sell. Why are you putting yourself through this? And I was like, because my name's all over this. This is the community. This is an incredible movement. I mean, we sent this coin a 6 point some million dollars market cap off of nothing but us and just community and just rating, and like not many coins are even like that today. You know what I mean? Where you have 100 people working on a coin for free, just for their bags. And he said, stay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. You should just sell. You have so much money unrealized. You should just sell. And I was just like, no. I said, I'm not selling. He said, okay. And I should have been like, wait, why, if we're going through all this and we're supposed to be this team, why is he asking me to sell right now? And it turned like he had pity on me. He was like, you should take money because I'm nuking this thing. That's what he wanted to say to me. Yeah, bro. Yo, I'm good at that. Yeah. Because I talked to him, bro. Bro, he was a friend of mine. He was a friend of mine. You know what I mean? He was a friend of mine. We talked, we had VCs every night for hours. Me, him, Hussein, Jason. Stay up. You should sell. Sell your bags. And I was like, no. You know, I had so much pride. If I just stayed up that night and actually thought for a second, I'm like, holy shit, this is the guy who's dumping on me. But he's having pity on me. Because he doesn't want to see my bags go to nothing as he's sitting right next to me, dumping on my ass. But he's having some sort of remorse. So I'll never forget that. But you know what it did for me? It helped me stay even more accountable, more true to any project that I'm in. I'm even more. I put more toes than I have down, bro. I have 10 toes. I might be putting 12, 13, 14 toes down in a coin. Like, you don't have to worry about me selling or me, dumping my bags or having bad sell rules or anything like that. If I'm on a team, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry about Stayer, bro. Stayer's in here, bro. Stayer, it's like being in a platoon and you're like waking up from sleeping and I'm just like right there with my gun laying up against a tree. Just got your back. You know what I mean? Like we're not losing. You know what I mean? And so that experience made me stronger. That experience made me stronger, bro. You know what I mean? Made me stronger. No, bro, D-Mac. No, D-Mac, he told me that at $4 million market cap. D-Mac. Victor was going on a witch hunt shaming whales while he dumped like an absolute D-bag. I know. I know. I know. Yeah. It's a shame because you know what? He followed me around even through like Rita and I heard he dumped Boss Burger a little bit. He followed me around for quite a long time. Buying up lots of Electrogal. Back when we were talking about Electrogal way back, he dumped that. So he was just vicious. When I found out it was him, and I was telling everybody it was him, and Dua did the wallet analysis and found out it was him. Bro, he went into every single coin I talked about for months and just was wrecking the coins, bro. Who was buying Rita? No, this was way back when Rita first when we first CTO'd Rita in here. We went from like 80K to 1.1 million. This was a while back from the most recent time we tried to send it. Let's take a trip to Nigeria. I don't think he's not in Nigeria, bro. He's in like Missouri. He's in Missouri. How much to invest in pump? M Ray? I don't know what you mean, bro. I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? Rephrase the question, M Ray. I mean, yeah, Akai Games. I know we're forever linked, all of us on Birthday, man. Yeah, he said St. Louis, bro. I talked to him for hours and hours. We all did in VCs, and he said he lived in St. Louis. He said he lived in St. Louis. Round trip 120K on Birthday, 10K on Rita, 10K on Brett Wu. Wow. I now don't even hold any coin for more than 2 days. Absolute PTSD. Akai, shit, I wish you got in. Oh, you did get into Grippy early. You sold under $1 million, right? Damn it. Yeah. That's crazy, dude. That's crypto, man. It's crypto, dude. I don't know what to say. But, you know, you got Tale of Two Cities here now. I got two coins that I'm really in right now. BabyManyu and Grippy. Grippy has all the pedigree, all the listings. The all-time high is incredible. It can very well go past that and beyond, even with no ETH volume. If ETH volume comes back hard, Grippy is a $50 billion coin, has a crypto banner partnership, Crypto Galaxy, Poe, who is the biggest KOL in the game, Mustachio, who is also very, very huge, Freeman, who else? Crypto Tony, who's big on X, Lynx, who has 20,000 paid Discord members. Like, I'm naming all the affiliates of Grippy now, all the players. I'm not even counting like 10 other KOLs. Crypto Empress, who's huge on Spaces, like she does X Spaces like every day. She pumped Sea Dog, Courage the Dog, from like 500K to 5 million. Just her, just doing Spaces every day. Um, um, anyway, look at that. Yeah, I like how Profit Pursuit is really committed to Grippy. It makes me feel really good because, he's hard to please. Profit Pursuit is hard to please, hard to impress. So when he says that he's in Grippy and he's never selling until it hits $200 million market cap, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Same thing with DMAC. DMAC doesn't just jump in anything. It was a CTO and he was a whale. Should have taken profits responsibly. Who are you talking about? I missed that. Hard to make him stiff. What? What the hell are you guys talking about? Yes, that was a plausible moment. ATH says BabyManyu to 2 mil. I'm like, let's go, bro. Let's do it. We need to. You know what, guys? Honestly, if we all got behind BabyManyu and went and just shilled in groups and got into the Telegram group and just got live in there for a couple days with the KOLs that are coming on board and the Manu whale that's already onboarded, he's already tweeting. I think we can get over 1 million at least. We need to get back. We need to get back to just hardcore community driven stuff. Like, we're all just we're hanging out in the rocket room, and that's great. We're hanging out in the inner circle, that's wonderful, but like, we need to get back to just fucking being in the TG of coins that we're in. You know what I mean? And just building that community, because people come in and they start talking and they're like, hey, what's this? And they're like, hey, I'm invested. And then they tell other people, and then it just catches fire, man. And I mean, I understand that Bird A really fucking burned us, like, because it was just the most beautiful community effort of all time. And so it really, really hurt when we gave ourselves to it, and we were always in the, we were doing raids like ourselves. Like, this was like before, now, like, raid teams are like, there's like raid teams that come out. They're like, it's like AAA. Like, you're on the side of the road and you got AAA coming, change your fucking tire and you feel like a little bitch. They're changing your battery and you're standing on the side of the road with your hands on your waist like a little dickhead that can't do anything for himself. That's how I feel like what raid teams are now. Like, they just come in, they're like, all right, we'll raid for you. You know what I mean? They get in your coin, they get in your Telegram group. They're like, yeah, all right, yeah, we'll raid. They're like all like Indonesian and like they don't give a shit about your coin. And then it just translates to that where you're like, wow, this coin's getting, smashing, 30 likes, 20 retweets and 30 replies, but nobody gives a shit about this coin. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh shit, Casper dumped? The dude who dumped on us on Bird A. He dumped on something else? Because here's the thing, like, Victor was dumping everything on, like, he didn't just do that to our coin. Bro, he did it to so many other coins. I heard. Went to 2 cents today? Wow. Caspa. Well, Caspa, like, they did this thing where, I mean, here's where Caspa went wrong, guys, is that Caspa had those mining rewards that were pretty much a rug in itself. Like you hear about that? Like their mining rewards were so high in the beginning. And so everybody went out and got and bought their rigs and bought all the equipment for mining Caspa, and then like their rewards just slowly went down to next to nothing. You know what I mean? So that crushed. So nobody was mining Caspa, and if you were, you're mining at a loss, huge loss. So that's not good for the coin. That was very bad look. And then Crypto Galaxy was talking about how they just wouldn't really put any money into marketing. So who? I mean, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy. A little worried about that. Like coins like Caspa going down that far, but you know what? You can pretty much you can pretty much equate it to why I mean to just no marketing and their mining rewards thing look like a fucking rug. I see it at 5 cents. So it's down to 2 cents? Oh, okay. It went down to 2 cents. Okay, I see. I see. I see. Yeah, everything's pretty much making a little bit of a V shaped recovery. Um, Still got a ways to go, but still got a little ways to go. Say it looks like oxidized copper. Oh man, incredible. Incredible. How is it? Um, mm. Sassy says, Stare, you still holding Rita or supporting? Believe it or not, I am still holding Rita. And I'm down 22K. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like to see it go back up again. I really would. I mean, there just needs to be a whole new thing with it. I mean, not that it needs to be like all new. I'm saying that there needs to be a whole new push. You know what I mean? And I think now is not the time because it's just that ETH volume is so low. You need a lot. I mean, I mean, that's why with base, I mean, with Grippy on base, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Grippy is like one of the best performing coins considering all the shit, all the low volume on ETH and base. It's doing so well. Oh, Turbo's down? Yeah, everything's down. Everything is a great buying opportunity right now. I think the second half of October is going to be really great. I think a lot of these coins are going to go crazy. Oh wow, yeah, Turbo at 2 cents. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, went all the way down to 1 cent. Let's see if it retests the lows. Let's see if it goes down to 1 cent one more time, like right now. I think a few of these coins will go down. Retest the lows one more time over the weekend. So I think we're gonna have another opportunity to buy some of these coins going down. I don't think maybe not on Grippy, but I think tomorrow, I think there's going to be some weakness in the market again, and a lot of these coins are going to go and test that dumpy low, and then it might sit there and scare everybody until like Sunday afternoon, and then it's going to shoot back up. I really Cetus went to 2 cents. See, my main conviction wallets and portfolio and my where I'm holding a lot of my conviction plays. I didn't even look. I didn't even bother to look. Aerodrome, Moon Bear told me about Aerodrome being at 68 cents. I didn't even look. Cetus, no, I care not to look. Echelon Prime, no, no, thank you. I am not even gonna look because I'm not planning on selling. What else? I mean, I'm even in Condena. I'm sure that went to hell. Um, yeah, I just care not to look at that stuff. If anything, I'm gonna buy some. If anything, I'm gonna buy some more. So I'm probably gonna look tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna see if I can make some buys. I got some dry powder. I got some profits from Grippy over the past few weeks that I could dip into. I can dip into some of those profits a little bit, and I think I might spread them out a little bit. I might spread them out on some coins. I might spread them out on some coins. Yeah. Turbo went to 80 million. Ooh. Cetus to 2 cents. Kai's got all the bad news. I may ape again if I see the dip, but it's only 5% chance. So I'm just with 400K Grippy. Yeah, don't forget Russell. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, this is the time. This is the time to get your portfolio set. No crying, no tears, no regrets. You got some dry powder. It's time to buy and get ready because I think the second half of October is going to surprise people. And I think going into Thanksgiving, I think we're going to have a totally different market. And because I really think they're not gonna waste this time with the American Thanksgiving of people talking about crypto positively around the Thanksgiving table. You know what I mean? This is a major sale. And guys, if you've been here, like most of you guys have been, this whole especially my whole crypto journey, we have been getting dumped on and having these weird pumps where it's like, what's going on? To getting dumped on again, and you just gotta be okay with it now. You have, let's just face it, you've been abused, and now you just might as well go out. You might as well go out and be weird now. You might as well go out and load up. Yeah, they want. Yeah, I think they're gonna want the positive talk around the table though. I don't think they want it to be like, oh my gosh, crypto sucks. It should be like, whoa, what's up with crypto? I saw it dump a little bit, but now Bitcoin's at like 140. What's up? They want Grandpa to be asking little Timmy about his little crypto portfolio around the turkey table. In my opinion, I mean that's a. I mean, if I'm gonna lead, if I'm leading the elites, I'm gonna say, all right, guys, we're gonna flash crash this thing in the beginning of October, and then we want all the regular investors to and all the leverage to be flushed out, and then towards the end of the month, I want you guys to send this thing into Thanksgiving, a big rally, and get everybody talking around the turkey table. And then before Christmas, we're going to dump it on them again. What do you think about that? Oh, yeah, I love it. I'm an elitist. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, oh my God, Johnny, you made $50 on XRP. How'd you do that? Mm. Uh. Oh yeah, yeah. XRP. Jeez, man. Shalonius, your memory is insane. Yeah. XRP was the darling of the turkey table. Was the darling. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, XRP, I love it. Pass the cranberries. Oh, can I get some more stuffing? Oh, look at some. I want some XRP after I get some pie." I might buy some. I might buy some XRP. I might. How do you download this Coinbase wallet? Oh man, that pecan pie was so good. Um, is like $500 XRP enough? This chart looks sendy. This chart looks a little. Grandson, this chart looks a little sendy. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, Grandpa, this is how you do it. Okay, good. Cause yeah. I used to do this back in the day. I used to trade little stocks, but this doesn't look like stocks. XRP at 170. Looking pretty good. I don't know. Should I just ape, little Johnny? Should I just ape? Yeah, Grandpa, do it. Okay. And I don't usually buy tops, but this looks a little sendy around here. Yeah, Grandpa, ape. Oh man. Oh, will it hit $100, Johnny? Oh yeah, Grandpa. Oh, no problem. It's probably gonna hit $100 by Christmas. Oh, good. Oh, good. Because me and your grandma, we were gonna go on a cruise. We were gonna go on a cruise. Yeah. Should I just go ahead and throw my retirement in this thing? Yeah, Grandpa. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna call Charles Schwab. I'm gonna call Charles Schwab on Monday. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell him I'm gonna full port. I'm gonna full port in XRP. Yeah, Grandpa, great idea. Maybe 580. Maybe 580. Yeah, man, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was an elitist. If I was a part of the elite the elite group that's running Canada and America and Europe into the ground, and I was playing with crypto too, I'd be like, listen, guys, let's have Trump go out there and announce tariffs, and then let's flash crash the market, and then we're gonna run it up on them when everyone's just fed up and sick of crypto. Yep. Yeah. Because there's a little bit of anxiety now, right? Because if you're an investor and you're going into Thanksgiving with this type of market, you're going to be like, ooh, I don't know. I might go sit at the kiddie table. I might go sit with the little kids. Because everybody's going to be like, hey, what's going on at your crypto market? It looked like it dumped. You know what I mean? Like, that would be pretty bad. But that would be bad for business with the elites because they want to pump this thing. So they're gonna put you in a really good position to where you're all chest out at the dinner table, at the turkey table, and you're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, stare, Bitcoin's at 150K. Looked like a dump, but looking good now. Should we buy? Should we buy? I don't know, man. I forgot about that. XRP was going crazy. And that was the last thing that really pumped that year, right? Because everything was going crazy during the fall. A lot of meme coins. Oh, that's crazy. That is nuts. They can't fool everyone. They cannot fool everyone. Manu is holding strong compared to others. Tell you what, Manu goes back up. It only spells good stuff for BabyManyu. Hey, man. I got a couple other plays in a way I've been dabbling in, you know. I have a Binance play I've been looking at. If you're in the Rocket Room, or no, if you're in the Inner Circle, I dropped a really cool app. I'm not sponsored by it or anything. It's just a really cool app that allows you to trade and kind of, I guess, snipe, you know, Binance Coin, Sol, ETH, Base. It really helps with entries on Binance because if you guys have been trying to get into Binance coins, if you don't have a good wallet, man, it's really tough. Like Trust Wallet is so bad, and the BitGet wallet's okay, but this wallet is sick. So if you're in the Inner Circle, I dropped it in there because I'm using it now and it's sick. I'm not a sponsorship. Just somebody else told me about it, and because I said to them, they're like, "Hey, I got this Binance play." I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. I have a hard time trying to buy Binance plays, Binance smart chain plays." And he was just like, "Oh, you know, you're using Trust Wallet. That's like the worst thing you could do." I said, "All right, what's this thing? I think it's called GMGD or something like that. I'll drop it in the Rocket Room, but you can integrate it onto Telegram, so it's pretty sick. I like it. I was able to buy a couple of Binance coins today, and easily. So, but anyway, I don't think it's anything you'd be interested in right now. But maybe I'll talk about an Inner Circle, what I bought. But again, I'm not liking how Binance is going, but Binance Binance has a little bit left in the tank. I really do. Just a little bit. Maybe we can squeak out something. But I think the whole thing is gonna go, the whole volume is gonna just transfer into ETH. I really do, man. We need ETH back. We need ETH back because it's way better. And bro, hey, yes. Did that guy Chen Michael talk to you in the Inner Circle? Um, did he that guy? There was a guy, guys. There was a guy in the Inner Circle named Chet Michael or Chen Michael, and actually his membership expired today, so he's not even in there anymore. But he came in there. Was it yesterday? Remember? Yes. And he said he made $1 million on a Binance coin. Did he really do it though? Because I said, "Yo, I kind of want to like know if that's actually possible because you're watching all these coins have like 200 million in volume and it's at $1 billion market cap in a day, but I'm not hearing anybody making money in these coins." And then we were like, I remember I told him, I was like, he wasn't in their circle for a while, but remember, yes, like I asked him, I said, "Bro, do me a favor, post a screenshot of you getting of you, you know, closing out that trade for $1 million, really?" And he just didn't never did it. He never did it. Yeah, he didn't. I think he was lying. Because if I came out and said that to you guys, and I'm like, "Yo, I just made $1 million on a Binance play," I would be like, I would show you the screenshot. I'd show you the screenshot. You know what I mean? because I don't know anyone that's made money in Binance. And it's like all the volumes in Binance. Oh yeah, this is crazy. Like, oh, this coin went to freaking 500 mil in an hour. And I'm like, well, like, wait a minute, then people should be like gazillionaires, you know what I mean? Like they should be gazillionaires. Where's everybody at? Like you like, does anyone know anyone that's made even 100K on there? I've made more in Grippy on base, than anything I've ever heard anyone making on there. It's fake liquidity. I think something is so fake about it. CZ propaganda. Yeah, I think it's just odd. Something's up. It just seems fake, because I mean, an ETH meme coin can go to 10 million, and you hear a bunch of people be like, "Yo, I made 50K, yo," you know what I mean? I made 10K, 50K, 20K. Like this shit hit. I only put in 1,000. I only put it. You know what I mean? Like that happened with Grippy. That's happened with a few coins the last few weeks. But with Binance, you look at some of these freaking coins, and it's like, well, this coin is like 50 million in volume, and it's at like a $300 billion market cap. It's only been out for a day, and it's like, okay, well, somebody had to have bought this and made a killing, but you know what I mean? It's like, hey, Angie baby, what's up, Angie baby? I'm just about to get out of here too. I lost like 1K on adoption, and I'm done with being. Bro, I think I lost. I sold my I sold my adoption for $141, and I think I put in like 700 or something. That just sucked. I apologize for that one, guys. But the thing is that right when we got into that, like that night, CZ announces all that bullshit, and all the Binance coins freaking got destroyed. Venna, I haven't seen you in so long. Venna, I haven't seen you in a long ass time. Angie baby. Well, guys, I'm actually trying to stream at the same time. Like cuz when I was in Ensenada, this time of day was like 6 or 7 o'clock. No, it's like it's actually might be 5:30 in LA right now. But it's 9:30 here. So, Que Pasa, it's a 3-day weekend for what's up? Que Pasa? It's a 3-day weekend for me. Nice, Angie. What are you about to do for the weekend? What are you gonna do? Yeah, you started working at 6:30, 10:30, just watching. Yeah, nice. 3-day weekend. What's going on? Is there a holiday? Do you celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, Angie? Sleep in, eat gummies, and chill. She's about to get faded. She about to get faded. It's 4 a.m. here. Damn. Hey, Hardy. What's going on, buddy? Hardy. Hardy. Hey, Hardy. Say hi. Hardy. Hardy. Hey. Hey, buddy. What are you gonna do? What are you doing? Hey, bud. What are you doing? Oh, say hi, everybody. Hey, come here. I'll pet you. We'll pet you. Hey, Hardy. Hey, say hi. Come here. Hey, look. Say hi to the camera. Look. Camera. Say hi. It's Hardy. Hey. Come here. Where you at? There's Hardy. Say hi to everybody. Hardy, say hi. He's camera shy. Camera shy. He's got his little hoodie on. He's got a little hoodie on because it's raining. He's guy's little Adidas. He's got an Adidas hoodie. It's crazy, man. That's crazy, my guy. All right. Yeah. Hardy. Come back. Dude, you're such a good guy. He's a good dude. He's the only animal I took off of my farm. My first dog was a miniature schnauzer. Yep. So that's what he is. It's a schnauzer. I went to Canada, have Thanksgiving, same time U.S. I don't know why Canada has different time for Thanksgiving. I think the Pilgrims made a stop in Canada first before they went to Jamestown and stuff. I'm not a Columbus fan, but I'll take the paid time off. Oh, it's Columbus Day? Wow. Oh my goodness, how cute is he's got clothes? Yeah. Um, Yo, a dog. Put him on ETH. Stairs dog. Hardy. Wow, somebody did that. I would have to fully support that. They're hanging out with me. Who is? My first dog was a miniature schnauzer, Misser. They're hanging out. Okay. I don't think they're talking about the sorts team. Appreciate you taking the time out, dropping knowledge on us. Salute. Oh, you're welcome, Richie. Right? I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't know. I just. I was kind of being funny, but it's true. You know what I mean? Like, DCA into these coins. You know, like, don't just throw all your money into one position. You gotta spread it out. DCA, because you find better opportunities, and then you find out more about the coin. You know, by watching how it moves. You know, so. Sports team, Columbus Blue Jackets. Angie said, I don't have pets, but I've dated a few dogs. Aw, they're out there doing you wrong. No, Angie. No, you just stay home and have the gummies. You know, hopefully Zaddy didn't Hardy stare on base. I don't know, maybe sometime. POV stayer has no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Get out of here. Need a picture, you'll create the coin. Maybe I don't want you to do it yet. I'm not. Guys, low volume. We gotta wait till the volume goes up. But we'll do fine on Grippy and BabyManyu. But hey, guys, I'm gonna get going. I gotta eat some dinner. Right? But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm in the rocket room. I'm in the inner circle. Guys, we're hanging out like crazy. Much love to all you guys. Much love, guys. Much love. And I'll be back tomorrow. You know, streaming every day. We're streaming every day. All right. Hey, have a great night, guys. Stairs out. See you later.